Welcome to the Egyptian campaign for Et Impera 1.2.6. In the last part, we started our war against the Romans by pushing up here and taking the provincial capital here from the Adrasians. And what I want to do in this part is finish that off, because I can't afford to have these guys lurking around up here. And they've already managed to get two armies in place with a settlement of, what's the garrison here? 17. So this is, I was hoping that this would be a single army job, but it's not. So what we're going to have to do is move this army down here.
What can I do for
And we'll just put this army just there, move them into position. Probably as we're moving into winter, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful.
At your command.
We'll have to bring this army up to here. I think I'm going to have to get a couple of mercs in here, because I don't think the... Oops, we got... to do this. Well, just put all these in. Yeah, we don't quite have the ability to recruit at the moment. So, what have we got in the way of mercs? We got cell swords. We've got a couple of these already. I'm a bit inclined to actually use the Thracian mercenary warriors. Yeah, I think we'll get a couple of these in. I mean, they're pretty effective on the charge. Because here they got a 15 attack, which is even bigger than the Vorex swordsman. The only trouble is they don't have a lot of armor, and they're very vulnerable in defense. So these are very much assault troops. But I think we'll get a couple of those in for the fun of it, anyway. I mean, they're very effective, especially if you can get them behind the Roman lines, because they can be very effective charging in from behind. I think we got this here. The food supply here is good, and I think at the moment I'm just going to leave them untaxed for a couple of turns. We've got this army here in support. In fact, kind of a bit inclined to bring this army round, and then maybe we'll swap these two armies over. Well, we've got the navy here, which we could bring up over to there. I mean, how big is the garrison in up in here? I mean, the garrison is 17. It's pretty strong. But maybe I will bring you over to here. Actually, Adras's the one that's... Dessus is probably needs a bit more support. Yeah, I mean, they've only got a garrison of 14, so... Bring that navy into there. I've got another army here, which is the siege army. At the moment I want to keep this army here, because I still got ideas of taking down Pergamon. But we still got a few issues in relation to Pergamon, because, well, they're recruiting a new army here. There's another army wandering around over here. Got absolutely no idea where this guy's going. You can see they're all pretty heavily armoured. So this isn't going to be no easy proposition. And they've got an army coming back here, which is pretty badly damaged, but that's not a problem. They've got another one here, which again is going to be no pushover. I mean, look at that. I mean, these guys have got a melee defense of 23. I mean, Pergamon is quite a powerful faction, actually, with their elite troops. Oh, you never know. One day I might actually play Pergamon, just in order to play with those troops, because I think those are some of the most heavily armoured and defensive units I've ever seen. I mean these Thorax swordsmen, wow, they're very OP, aren't they? Charge bonus 45, but that armour 48. Yeah, I think Pergamon could be quite a fun faction to play, but that won't be in my next series. My next series we're going to be out in barbarian territory. The other thing also is I've got my other siege army. Where is it? Is back up here. And how's the public order here is good, so I'm going to push this army up to over here. And of course, this is a very odd settlement, because this river here, you can't approach it from the south. You've actually got to go round, which means that if you put an army down here, it's effectively trapped against the river. The thing we've got to do is research. I can't even remember what research did we finish last time. Monumental Arch Architecture Construction Level 3. Oh, this is it. This is here. So we've now completed this chain, which means we've now got another level of sanitation, which should take it well off the chart. We could push through here. This would give us more wealth. This would give us more wealth. I'm not really needing the wealth, although maybe having that food building would be quite useful. Let's take a look at the military. Minus 12%, plus 1 recruitment slots all provinces. Minus 10 recruitment costs for all armies. Agent recruitment costs. The navy is quite useful. I certainly don't want to mess about with these. What else have we got here? Siege Engineers Workshop losses when minus 7 additional losses when besieging. Well, I don't really besiege. Minus 1 building construction time all regions. Plus 10 missile damage inflicted. Plus 10 city tower damage. I mean that's not bad actually. Improved defensive artillery. But at the same time, actually like, where was it? This one. I think we're going to go with that one first. Get that done. Where's my construction report? Right, we got water tanks in Jerusalem. Certainly going to take you up. What we got here? Yep. And what was the other thing? Got fisheries over here. And that's going to give me 3 food, but it's going to give me public order and squalor, although the public order at the moment is off the charts. Bit reluctant to get trapped. What have we got here? So if we take this up another level, what are we going to get from this? We're going to get another 0.5% empire maintenance, but my empire maintenance is already oops, sorry about that, is 0. So we're not going to get much benefit from that because you don't get anything from negative empire maintenance. Sanitation is off the charts here, yes, so I don't think I really need to go up that extra level. We've got the fish traps here. I mean, the food is good. Wow. Okay, I'm running out of things to spend my money on. Tava, I think we'll take you up 1 level there for the public order. Break is a bit of a work in progress here. If I switch you on, yeah, I mean you're good now. That's going to give me some bit of extra cash. I mean, I really would like to take this settlement here, but I don't really want to get into a war with the Getae just at the moment. Palmyra. That plus 37 public order. I mean, I've got public order right across the charts at the moment. I mean, I could put my taxes back up again. Right, let's just have a quick look. What would be my taxes if I go back to normal taxes? 67,000. Yeah, I think maybe we'll just build up a little bit of a war chest for the moment. Again, the sanitation here is going to be off the charts. And we've got plus 20 public order here. That's going to give me even more money, more resources. Do I need the money? That's the key factor. We got here. Oh, I like that. That's going to give me another 6% wealth for all regions. That is definitely going to be worth, and it's only going to give me 2 public order. So we're going to take that. If I can find anything else like that. Got here. We got plus 13 public order here to play with. That's going to give me another plus 6. And that's going to double my income from this area. I think we'll do that, and then I'm just going to keep the hold of the rest of the money. And go kind of line up on this area here so I can see what goes on. I'm just going to go for an end turn. Okay, you've got a son comes of age. Things increase in rank with a general. Hidden agent exposed. Child is born. Child is born. Mission issue: raid the settlement belonging to the following faction: Rome. It says raid here. Never do raid missions. They're just not worth the effort, to be honest. All right, our food is off the chart, even considering it's even winter. And of course, because it is winter, there's a good chance our armies here will not be able to get into.
Ready for battle.
Right, what we're going to do is just move this up. Yeah, move you in there.
For more orders. What can I do?
I'm just going to leave these two armies here for the moment.
Ready for
And
orders.
I think what we're going to do is see if we can put some hurt on the Thracians. Don't die. Failed to say. Okay, thank you. Now, I think. Oh, this guy's got a bit of increase in rank anyway. So he's got rank. What we got here? Authority. I think that I like self-defense. What else can we do here? Chance of anticipating an enemy ambush. Game robbing an enemy agent. Unlock steal. Consider it as well as reducing their chance of. That's interesting. Burn ammunition. I certainly would like that. Actually, quite like the idea of burning ammunition. And during the end turn, these guys here made peace with us. So at the moment, we're only at war now with Rome and the Adrasian Kingdom, which in some ways is good because I don't really want to go up that way. What I want to do is keep going west against the. But we do need to get rid of the Adrasians, so we're not going to do much this turn. We've got 82,000 to spend. Here. Right, we've got a slave capital here. What would he get here? Anything that's going to affect the whole of my kingdom. We've got more trained slaves. We've got growth. We don't really need growth. I think what we can do is, you can't really get into there, so you're gonna just have to sit here. I think we'll fortify you. You can just sit over here as well in this settlement. 82,000 to spend. Wow. Right, I'm just gonna have a quick skite through, see if there's anything obvious that I need to build. These guys are a little bit low on public order. So maybe we'll jack you up, because there's no cost to going up a level with these, as far as I can see. Well, this is set an extra minus 4% regional income, taxes from building income. But I think we can absorb that just to get the extra little bit of public order in this area. So I think we can. Asia, you're good. You're good. Break's good. Patava is good. You're good. You're a little bit sketchy, so actually, what's the? That's all that. So much food, and it's off the chart. I think maybe we'll go with that actually. In there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there isn't much else I can develop here. We've got this building here. I think that can wait. Bithynia Pet Pontus is looking good. Syria's a little bit shaky, but they're building up this one here. Libya, what we got here? Interesting. This building actually goes up. It's still got a cost here. An extra public order. Gives you some sanitation. A little bit of empire maintenance. I don't really think I need that. So keep an eye on Libya. You're good. Egyptus is probably needs work, but this is building up as well. we got here? Public order 2 squalor. I think maybe we can just shoot that up in that area there. And I think that's about all we can do this turn. I want to check my agents. You're just hanging around here. I think I just want to keep you operating in this area so that I can just see whether there's any Roman armies floating around. I don't want to be caught by surprise. Actually, where's my other agents? You're there, you're over here. I think I'd like you to come over this way. Maybe stop about here. This settlement is open. It's got a garrison of 18. I wonder if we can hit the path here with one of our female agents. Must have a new daughter by now. Yeah, I mean our loyalty is now starting to go off the charts because we're winning. Nothing like having a winning faction leader to give you lots and lots of loyalty. Got new daughter here. Arthur, you really want to give me another settlement? Get that there. We could probably. How old are you? You're 23. Might as well get you a wife. Got the public order for it. We got the loyalty for it. So we might as well. Yeah, you can't get married. You need a bit of promotion. I mean, we got to keep the family growing. Although, well, I don't think I've got any shortage of. Wait, you've got no children. You're not doing your duty. I think you can get married as well. I mean, it's going to give a little bit of negative impact to loyalty, if I remember correctly. Yeah, political actions -4, but that should be okay. And we're just going to shoot another intern. Okay, we've got some skills. That's that general who got his promotion down here. So he's just chilling out down here. If you've got authority, you're a member of my family. So I think maybe we can give him a little bit more gravitas. Not that gravitas is going to count very much now. Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to give him that. Because of course we need night battles. And we don't really need the Empire maintenance. So let's just make this guy a bit more of an elite frontline general. And I'm just going to go for an intern. Okay, we've got another daughter comes of age. And got a technology research penalty. Well, it's not a problem. Got a general's got an East rank 2. So someone's got a bit of promotion. Hidden agent exposed. Hidden agent exposed. Construction report. Wow, we've actually got something to look at. And I'm just going to get over to here because where the action is. Whoops, gone too far. Right, we got this army here. This army here.
My lord,
In we go.
we take this settlement for you, my lord.
Encircle.
None will escape.
Ah, they got a general there.
What can I do for Egypt?
Bring this army up.
But we cannot. Ready for further orders. In Pharaoh's name.
What's the auto resolve on this? I think we can do better than that with the auto resolve. I mean, they're getting the auto resolve simply because garrison here has probably got lots and lots of units in it. We're gonna fight this. Battle of Pelendava. Nice and dry. Start deployment. were there. You're coming in from this side. I think I would like to keep my armies together, and I think what we're probably going to do is try and draw them out of the settlement. So we're going to come over here,
At your service.
and what we're going to do is set up about here. We'll put the visitors behind. We're going to have, because we don't know where their armies are going to come in from. Actually, leave 3 of these on this side. Legions on this side. Keep these guys out of trouble because they're not really armored enough to be in the front line. Put the something as that on this side. We'll have the cavalry out on that side. General there. What we're going to do is bring our armies together before we actually attack. And what I would like them to do is actually come out at me, because we've got the artillery.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Yeah, where from? Looking for the red dots. Bring our generals up together. I think we'll bring these up on this side. These up on this side. You're gonna come up to support this end of the line. What we're gonna do is bring this cav up onto this side. These, and I think we're get you guys onto this flank, and you can come up onto this flank. So we're going to form the army up first. And then once we've got the army formed up, we will then start to advance. Form this front line up as well. I think what we will do is just move these forward. That will give me a reason to move these forward. If the artillery is moving forward, it's not shooting. I don't want the artillery wasting. I mean, it's already wasted some of its ammunition already. There's these. It's these guys. I think what we got here? We got a couple of heavy spear units. They can go on the ends of here. Bring you up on this side. And they're coming down at us.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready for orders.
Ah, move away.
We await your command. Riders, advance!
Right, we got a little bit of.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay.
What are your orders?
Right, this flank.
What are your orders? With arms!
Defend. Your job is to.
Double time! Awaiting orders. By your command.
That's a general unit.
Thorax hoplites.
Hoplites. Punch in.
Orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep. Move that way.
Tarantine cavalry.
Wait, you pull away.
Orders understood.
I think we need to get rid of this general unit. That's probably the priority.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, we need.
Yours to command. At speed. What are your orders?
We've got here.
The men are wavering.
Ready to march.
Horse archers that side.
On my order, withdraw.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
Okay.
display.
You guys push this way.
Orders. Draw weapon.
Get in on these.
Slingers.
Fingers that way. Where is these? This addressing unit. Okay, in.
Cut them down.
Right, they got some cav coming in that way.
Ready for orders. Archers. At speed. Loose. What are your orders? My man, horse action.
Horse archers that way. There's my generals. I think generals you're going to need to split to the flanks.
Orders, my lord.
You defend this flank.
Malay infantry.
Infantry. Right, we've won this flank. We need now to start pushing troops into here. Armored horse. You come back onto those.
Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines that way. Work with the general. Which ones are you? Oh, you're on this side. What are you doing up there?
Ptolemaic cavalry. At your service.
You.
Orders. Ready and waiting. Hack them. Horse archers.
Horse archers. Change. General this way.
We await your command.
You that way. Of course, I actually forgot to put these guys into pike formation.
Ready and waiting. By your command. Ready. Fight to the ready. Orders, my lord. We await your orders.
One of our units
You-
has used all its ammunition.
Actually,
Enemy. Forward. Awaiting orders. We are at your command. My lord. For
you crush in on those. I think I don't really need you now. Archers.
ready. Quick march.
But they've still got enemy units coming in. Thingers. Archers, withdraw.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Withdraw.
Await my orders. Tarantine cavalry. At your service.
Right, they've got missile units still coming in. So we need to. Oh,
What are your orders? Archers!
Archers line up here. Oh.
Awaiting orders.
And
Ready for orders. Understood.
general in there.
We await.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, so we got a bit of a possible collapse now. Use your ammunition. Firing up here. What we got here? Horse archers.
Ready your weapon.
You go after those.
We are at your... What are your orders?
I can see you.
We are at your command. Quickly now.
Are you? Hey, General, they've got them engaged. You go around the back.
We await your orders. Horse archers.
Horse archers disengage. These are other units.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Await your orders.
Infantry at your command.
Our general is under attack.
You
Forward.
pull away.
Yes, commander.
You hit them. General, pull away. Use your mobility.
Ready to march. Yours to command.
Time to start overlapping these.
My lord.
Get out of the way, horse archers.
We await your orders. We await your command. Fire.
They've still got units coming in.
We serve the mighty Pharaoh. General. At your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Melee infantry ready.
Okay, these guys are breaking. Oplates fall back.
We are at your command.
Armored horse archers back. Infantry into position.
We await your command.
Right, these guys are out of ammunition. So are you. So are you. Withdraw.
Your command. That's me. We await your command. Advance. Hoplites. Ballista.
Ballista crews.
Artillery awaiting orders. Thorax hoplites.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Swordsman. Hoplites ready. Pack them down. We await your orders.
Yep.
Orders, my lord.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You that way, you that way.
We await your command. Missile armed raiders. Yours
Right,
to command.
Cav. I think you need to get the rear charge in there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready. Hoplites.
Those guys have gone. You go back in as a strategic reserve. Tarantines get out. You're not meant to be fighting that battle. You over here. Your job is to fall back. I don't want you getting involved in this.
Cavalry.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Same with you. You back over here. General, stop parading around the battlefield.
We are at your command.
I think these guys are... Yeah, these are the lightly armed units. Right, let me just...
Macedonians ready for orders.
I think you guys can drop out the front line.
Ready and waiting.
Reform the... hi, stop it game, stop it game. Because it's not over yet. Okay, you're in position. Right. Get the horse archers out of there. I told you to get away. General over here. You. Back here. By a long way.
Yours to
I need some cav. Missile cav that way. What we got here? Up here. Where is Thorax Socrates? Start to advance there.
What are your orders? Melee infantry at the ready. Riders at the double. We await your command. Ptolemaic cavalry.
General that way.
At the ready.
Horse archers.
At the ready. At your service. Ready for orders. Yours to command.
You off.
Orders understood.
You can come into that position there.
What are your orders? Orders.
Horse archers.
Command, horse archers.
You up that way. Where are you? Okay, you're back there.
Tarantine cavalry. By your command. Footmen, phalanx. Yours to command.
General in that way.
Cavalry. Forward. Orders.
Right, bring my mercs up. Pick them up in this position.
Units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. One of my legions is starting to collapse, but
Ready for orders. We await your command.
right, we've won this side. These guys have gone. Well, that was close. End battle. Yeah, we lost 1,557. I don't think I actually lost any units, but that was a little bit more brutal than I thought it was going to be. And down they go. In theory, that should be the end of the Adrasians. And what we're actually going to do is liberate, because I don't really want this settlement.
Command. What can I do for each?
But can you move back? You can only move back that far.
The gods guide.
I'm just going to keep you there.
Gods guide.
I want you now moving in this direction. Looks like the Adrasians aren't completely destroyed, so does that mean they've got an army floating around somewhere? Maybe they are destroyed, it just didn't give me a message. Have a look. Construction report. Yeah, faction destroyed. That's exactly what I wanted. So we've now secured our northern border. I mean, the Getae probably don't love us, but they'll probably just keep away from us. Yeah, I mean, they're hostile, but at the same time, they know they're weak. Therefore, they're not going to come here. So who are these new guys? The Daci Confederation. And certainly want
We
to...
have need of talk, I'm sure.
Oh, we've got a trade
We
agreement with
also
them.
need
And we've
good
got a
food,
military
a warm
alliance.
fire, and warm
Oh.
women.
Okay. For some reason, because we haven't actually got, we haven't got a direct connection with them because this road is actually in Getae territory, so we can't actually get a trade deal with them. That's a little bit annoying. 114,000 to spend. We got. This is not quite ready to go yet. This is one more turn. So, construction reports. Oh, we've got an Agora in Petra. What can we put into here? We don't really need food. Let's just see what we got here. I'm a bit inclined to put a supply pit in here. Just in case I end up fighting in the desert. And there's no great loss from it because, I mean, we'll lose food there, but we get some grain there, we get some wealth from agriculture, we get a reduction in banditry. So I think if we put that in there, it means if these guys kick off, I will be able to have supply routes going out this way. Which could be useful if we're operating in the desert. Got a healer over here. I think we can afford to push this up. Gives me a bit more public order, a bit of sanitation, and a bit more growth. So we'll take that. Got fisheries over here. Here, 2 fisheries. I mean, we got pretty good public order. Can I flip that? What does that give me? If I go to a fishmonger, the moment we're a fishery, we go to the next level. That gives me 500 wealth. That gives me 230 wealth. And that gives me food. I think we're going to stay with the fisheries. It's going to give me a little bit of food, so maybe we'll go with that. I don't think we've got anything else that we built. Let me take a quick look at the army. I actually put these guys in patrol, didn't I? Right, so these can come up here. And this army can fall back. I'm just going to upgrade this army. Actually, I brought this army back a little bit too far. Never mind. Because my instinct is to go for Pella before this region here. Because if I can take Pella, this would give me a very strong foothold in this area. And it would give me control of this, all the pass through here. It was secure this region here. Yeah, I'm starting to like Pella, so we may have to go in with a. And we do have my. I think we're going to bring the artillery army through with this assault on Pella, and then we got this army here has actually got elephants in it. Let's have a look. What have we got? I think in some ways I'd rather push the Braves of Pharaoh through to Pella with the artillery army in support. One, it'd give this general some experience. And two, if we get any losses here, I can then pull the army back and rebuild it. And then this army can just sit here. It's a field army. And in some ways that would be more suitable for attacking here. Plus we got these armies here, which they're actually replenishing in friendly territory. Interesting. So that's going to be good. We've got 98,000 to spend, so we're just going to actually just have a quick look around the empire and see what's going on. We've got, I mean, this area here is pretty secure. We've got this army here defending this frontier. I've got this army that's kind of, I've got this army here whose job really is just to discourage any opportunism from the north. And I think there's somewhat. And at the moment Carthage is still hanging on here. When there's part of me says, let's rebuild this army. Because none of these guys have actually got any experience. So let's just, if we can get in some better troops here. I wouldn't mind some thorax spearmen to defend the flanks of my front line. I don't want any Paltas. And yeah, we'll just leave them in there. What that does is it kind of makes this army a bit stronger. And then maybe eventually we'll replace the Merc here. And so that just makes this army a little bit more kind of rounded and front line here. Got my navy here. He's okay, but doesn't really have much to do at the moment. Also got my faction leader here, kind of just hanging around in the wilderness. I think he should be near his capital, shouldn't he? So we'll just bring him here. I mean, he's the faction leader, so he should really have an escort of a royal squadron. You know, as his personal escort. I know I'm being silly, but that's the way it is. And I think he can just stand with there. Over here I've got my navy just kind of chilling out. It's not a full-size navy, but I don't really feel I need a full-size navy over here. And because we got this guy here,
At your command.
I mean, it's a bit of a hodgepodge army without, but I don't really need elite troops in here because this is more put down rebellion type army. My real frontline armies are up here. This is the artillery army, which is some ways poised to kind of strike in here should I need it. I think what we might do is just annoy the
Man has many faces.
steals food from your local region, adding it to your reserve, possibly causing starvation in enemy lands. Deal base. Interesting. What is this? This area is probably not liable to be short of food. At what level are you?
How may I
Mm.
serve you?
We could deploy him, but the risk is that we may actually upset the Getty. Wait, not the Getty. Sorry, Parthia. Actually, I think we're gonna see if we can zap them with another. And I'd love them to give me a territory. See, okay. Your turn to have a go at Parthia. Where are you? Pokemon Parthia. Keep building my family members up. Okay, you really need a wife. Where are you? You're out actually in Alexandria. And you're the heir. Okay. I know it's a bit of a risk, but in some ways the heir is a little bit expendable.
My lord. How can I assist,
I
Pharaoh?
think what we're going to do is replace you with the heir. I think that's the guy, isn't it? Just going to hire you in. Going to be you don't really have any to give you something to +4 food faction wide. Do I actually need that? There is authority. You've actually got elephant units, haven't you?
What can
Yeah,
I
you've got an
do
elephant unit,
for Egypt?
so I think that would be quite useful. Don't really need to grow. Really need to give you something that's a bit military. Cultural conversion, I think, yeah, that would be useful. Or plus another 8%. Okay, and I think we'll give you cunning. What I actually like is if I come over to my pharaoh.
My lord.
Look at your traits. Was that one that I saw? Or was it? You got +1 cunning. I actually like that. Because that gives +4 food faction wide. And I mean, he is the pharaoh. He is the bounty of the land. So he should be there doing it. Yeah, I think that is exactly the way I want things. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.